The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 18 carries, a trip to the end zone to go along with 118 yards. Now it's Jackson.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so rather credit has to go to the rest of the offense because you know those big guys up front are doing work. But now, the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him out of the end zone in this one.
Robinson is going to convert a flyout the Pistons, which is a little strong.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. Every gain just a yard, and that'll make it second down. They go play action with Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 40. Inside handoff, Henry. In for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
May looking to run, and this one too low. Well, look at this Baltimore defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And they needed to be because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of the game, and they got it done.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Here's May. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. In the first quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Over the middle here to Brown. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down. Looking to throw, May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. May going to give it to Henderson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. To the air, May. Short pass caught by Henry. And 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. To throw, it's May. Touchdown, Patriots. A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 60. And the Patriots are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
I think it's that far-fetched. Yeah, count it out. And man.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive as they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Jackson now. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. That's out quickly to Bateman. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
2nd and 5. They go play action now. May. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 30. They'll throw with May. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jamar Chase, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Borregales now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. Finding room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Kohler.
Fucking.
Charlie Kohler, 44 yards. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. The Pats at the line ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Crazy.
Off the play fake. Here's May. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Oh! And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It's okay. Probably fuck that.
He has one touchdown in this first half, the second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done. Even though they weren't successful. Well, how about the coverage we just break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
4th down, here's May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Jackson. Throw right side here taken in by Bateman. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
fuck.
The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jackson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Jackson. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Throwing here is May. He's going to look downfield for Henry. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And with the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
Boy, what an incredible way to end the half. A chance for a late 3, but instead it turns into 6 points the other direction.
And how about the team that got the 6 points going in the other direction? They were thinking, I don't know if I even want to go into the locker room at the half. Head coach going to be upset. Instead, got to feel pretty good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes.
And that's caught inside the 30. The way in. Touchdown, New England. Jamar Chase, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
So that make good scoring.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Come on.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
To throw is Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Not a bad day at the office there. Maybe he would like the catch number to go up a little bit, but I think most guys would say 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. Oh, that's okay.
I think if the catch number goes up, we start talking about the record books because at that pace, this type of efficiency, oh yeah, I think I'd throw it to him a little bit more often.
Brings up 2nd.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Short pass caught by Henry. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Play action. May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He lets this one fly.
Oh!
To the back of the
What was
end zone.
doing? I know
This
it's
is
doing.
incomplete. He had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
I went
Third
crazy.
quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down is May. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 16. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's May. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there is no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Is that?
Here's May. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jamar Chase, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you?
Oh! And he is Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. On play action, May. And he will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Looking to throw, May. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And I'll tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To the air, May. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs from 8 yards out. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Back at the 30 Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Jackson now. They set up the screen for Henry. Finding space at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Sit up! Sit up! Sit up!
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football. And what a nice gain on that play.
This time Jackson will throw it. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Christian Barmore in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
The fuck out of here, boy!
Incomplete.
Give me that ball back. Give me that ball back.
Stage is going to be no good. They were going for it all right there, but it was just too hard to adjust to that one in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That is caught. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Plenty
What?
of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Sit hard! Ready! Press on!
Henry up the middle.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A big play here. 3rd and 2.
Sit on! What? Press it up! Press it!
Now Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Pats offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. Going deep for Diggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he'll be stopped after a very short gain, and now you're looking at 4th down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Fielded just inside the 20. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing. Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And that is no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Ravens who won the toss. They'll get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll start with a give to Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Up to the right, to the right. Run in.
First throw in overtime now for Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Pushing his way through. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Quick strikeout wide by Jackson.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
45-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. Oh, boy, Derrick Henry shaken up after that last play and in some discomfort down there. Opening drive of overtime and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Jackson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is a touchdown. That's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England trying to give it place on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
First down. A gain of 40 yards. First down.
So in even territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw, it's May. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for
May going to try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if
Let's
you
go.
intercept and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.